carb beer over here.
When you're dealing with people, you have to be human.
Come on, all the way, all the way. Good. Sitting back in the saddle.
You have to be the rock that they rely on. You have to absorb their stress, because if these guys don't have confidence in me, none of this works.
I've worked with a lot of people, and I feel the most comfortable with him.
Your hips need to retreat behind your shoulders on the catch every time.
It's not like your typical gym.
Hey, you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. It's fine. It's called efficiency.
You're the ugliest motherfucker out here. Nobody's gonna film you.
Tyler, did you fall asleep? Is that low-grade narcolepsy?
I thought I could lift heavy weights, and I thought I knew what grinding was all about.
Trained with him for the combine. Great results. We have a really great off-season group now.
You got better through each acceleration drill. Just the first couple were a hot mess.
If you're not capable of handling this part, you're not going to be well equipped to handle the real trials that are going to befall you in the NFL. All you have to be satisfied with is the man in the mirror, and be satisfied with the effort that you gave, irrespective of whether you achieve your goals or not.
Butt down, chest up. Butt down more. Doing this. Look, hey, shoulders and hips are rising at the same rate. Push through your quads. And then once you get here, just think about standing up. But it's gotta be, it can't be this, Keith. It's gotta be here.
What's up, brother?
Now do it. Yeah, right underneath your pec line. A little faster, a little faster, a little faster.
You know that it's your one and only shot. You want to just be the best you can possibly be.
Now that opportunity's come to fruition, it's a little surreal, to be honest with you. But I mean, I'm enjoying. I mean, this is what I worked for my entire life.
There's a short window you have to work, so it's like, man, did I do enough today? Should I do more?
You can't really take time off. You can't half-ass anything.
That's not fucking 70, you asshole. Do what I've taught you to do better. Don't fucking experiment.
Everything you worked for the past 6-8 years all comes down to this little 3-month window, and it could either turn out great or be all for nothing. So yeah, it's a lot of pressure for sure.
Easy sell. The combine or their pro day is essentially an opportunity to validate what scouts, what NFL personnel are seeing on film.
You kind of get this one chance to go through this process, and it's pretty special.
Fast, quick, and strong. It's on me to prove what I can do. So my football life is at stake.
For most of the people that participate in the combine or in a pro day, it's essentially just checking the box that yes, what we see on film is exactly, corresponding to the level of athleticism that we see in the drills. So if you can liken it to kind of like a college admissions situation, their tape, their game film, that's their GPA, and then their combine scores are like their SAT or ACT score. Drive. 178. 178.
The first one was slow.
No, it wasn't.
7-8.
That's a full fucking 10 faster than what you ran day one. It's working. Don't fucking change shit. I will knock you out. I took down George. Ask George.
I was 11 and a half, 12 years old when I first met Dave. He used to, at his old gym, it was right next to the indoor soccer fields in San Ramon, so I'd watch my little brother play soccer, and I was like, hey, what's this gym all about? Like, I wanted to start training, I wanted to start lifting, so this relationship was built for the better part of 10 years. So, I mean, when it was my time to do combine stuff, I knew I'd just come back home and train with the guy who got me here.
You better just fucking trust.
I trust him. I've had a great relationship with Dave for 5 years, so it's kind of a no-brainer that once I was done with college, I would come here.
The agent, Steve Clark, he introduced me to Dave, and he's been a great trainer so far. and well, so far he is a great trainer, and he's just taught me a lot really, and got me a lot faster really quickly. And that's the main thing for me is speed, and he's got me bigger at the same time.
What makes Cal Strength great is my ability to milk performance out of people, right? There's an expectation that you're here and I am going to figure out how to solve whatever problems we have.
That's good. That's what I wanted. That's literally what I asked you for. No, I did not. I said low 1/8 is what I asked you for. That's our goal when we're at the Pro Day. The Pro Day is March 10th. Last time I checked, it's February fucking 12th. I asked you for a low 1/8. Don't drop your head. If you're doing exactly what I'm asking you to, do you think that, like,
I'm gonna get one more.
Motherfucker.
One more?
I'm gonna drop you.
One more.
No. Knees up, put it down, relax. Relax. Perfect. Like 5'6". I just wanted to confirm that we're running 70%.
We could go like way down in this rabbit hole, like why do I do this? Why do I love this?
There you go.
I was an athlete in track and field. In college, was like lighting the world on fire as a freshman. By my senior year, I kind of like lost my passion and just lost my way, and Sydney 2000 was the goal. And I failed miserably at attaining that goal in track and field, even though I went to the World Juniors in 1996. You know, I had like a huge head start on the rest of the country. I retired at like a reasonably young age from track and field, and went into the workforce, and thought I needed a stable job and an income that I could be proud of, and a 401k and a cool watch. It was not what I really wanted. The games in 2004 were in Athens, Greece, which is like historic. People that I knew, people that I competed with were there, and they were texting me Facebook messages, emails like, "Where are you? What are you doing?" And I'm sitting at my desk at my Wall Street firm with all the things I thought I wanted, but I was kind of empty and miserable. It was literally the next day after the games that I went and looked up an Olympic weightlifting coach and thought, okay, I didn't make it in track. It's really tough to find a place to throw, a coach to work with. So I picked up Olympic weightlifting. And so from 2004 all the way up to 2008, I committed myself to trying to make the 2008 games. And although the outcome was the same, I didn't make the games in 2000, I didn't make the games not even close in 2008, the process was so vastly different, right? Big difference between regret and disappointment. And so why do I love coaching? Why do I get up every day and work 12, 13, 14 hours? Because I never want people to experience that regret, because it stays with you for a lifetime. And so, that's part of the passion that drives me. That's my fucking story.
Off-season group is doing cleans and squats. We always pair the linear days, so their straight ahead work, their 40 work, with their lower body. So we'll do 3 linear days and 3 lower body days a week. And the reason is we like to fatigue the legs completely and then allow them to recover. So, we don't have a lot of hamstring issues, knock on wood.
Weightlifters move very, very quickly in one plane, up and down, and it's been measured to be faster than any other sport movement, for example, for doing the two-hand snatch. And these guys gain from doing those exercises for their training for football because it promotes a lot of explosive energy in their whole body.
These guys push each other, and they push each other hard, and they work hard, but they also become brothers. They can become brothers while they're here, and it's just a really cool atmosphere and a really cool environment. And I also think, too, that the work here, they really work hard. You go to a lot of other gyms, and they look a lot nicer, and they've got a lot more fancy equipment, but I think a lot of times they aren't quite pushing as hard as they push here.
It's definitely an osmosis, like, hey, you know, here's the gym that we train in, right? This is 2,400 square feet of warehouse gym in San Ramon, California. There's nothing unique about this place. Yet we've achieved these results, and you know, we've established ourselves as a center of excellence, not because of necessarily the athletes that we've been able to recruit, but because of the work and the philosophy that makes this place and drives this place. And so that culture definitely gets diffused to the NFL Combine guys, you know. And they're here watching not just the weightlifters, but watching, like I said, these vets that are, you know, that are incredibly wealthy at this point. Like, you know, have substantially more net worth than I do, that are here grinding, you know, with shitty turf, with, you know, weights that, you know, don't necessarily fit on the bars, or, you know, it's like just the mentality. They automatically kind of, if they're observant, that, you know, that they pick up real quick.
Oh shit, we got the fucking camera.
It's all, and we're live. And we're live. Live from the back room of the gym.
We get the biggest personalities, you know, from John North to, like, you know, like Donnie Schenkel. My God.
See, when you go to Schenkel, you can just go up to people's bars like you just did on mine, and just take weights from people like you just did on my bar. I just walked over and just took my green. I'm not even done yet. But when you're the Schenkel, that can happen. No one's gonna say anything.
A little silly thing.
What'd you say?
Donnie Schenkel told me before he came out, I said, Donnie, what are you doing now that, you know, you're not at the OTC, you're living in Colorado Springs, what are you doing? Well, Dave, I'm going to school. Cool, Donnie, that's great. School's important. What are you studying? Well, I'm studying to be a zookeeper. What do you mean you're studying to be a zookeeper? Yeah, studying to be a zookeeper. Turns out it's not all that great, though. There's a lot of shoveling shit and picking up after things. Okay. Well, come on out. Let's try lifting weights. Zookeeping's not working out for you. You met Kiko Alonso today. Like, you know, I don't even know if you can put words to Kiko as a human being. Like, who are you and what are you doing? Well, Kiko, you know, he had long flowing hair throughout the season, and then he decided that he saw Brad Pitt from Fury, and he wanted that haircut. So he went to the barber and said, "Please make me into Brad Pitt from Fury."
It's my 2016 look.
Ladies approve? Girlfriend approves?
Yeah, she likes it. She likes it. I gotta get I had the braids in last week, but now my hair's starting to fall out, so maybe I'll put that on hold for a little bit. And I had selenium poisoning. Don't eat too many Brazil nuts, you'll get selenium poisoning.
I have tons of funny Kiko Alonso stories. You know, a good one was when he was coming out for the Combine. We were all sitting in the back room watching YouTube videos and just kind of messing around, and somehow a monkey came on, and he said to me, "Steve, how much do you think it would cost to buy a pet monkey?" And I said, "Kiko, like, what do you want a monkey for? Those things are vicious. They'll tear your face off." And the thing that makes Kiko so funny is that he's not trying to be funny, but with all sincerity, he looked at me and he said, no, this monkey would be my friend.
I grew up in Los Gatos, which is South Bay. It's considered the East Bay, so 45 minutes away. And coming out of college, I was introduced to Dave, and I trained with him, and been with him ever since.
Okay.
I definitely look forward to it every year, coming back here, because obviously it's an amazing place, great weather, great people, and I'm here just training and relaxing, recharging batteries for next season.
This is a day in the life Thursday, so we've got our off-season group starts. Off-season training is all about just returning to baseline athleticism and then trying to move the needle on their athleticism throughout the preparation. So, treating injuries and whatnot is a priority. And then we start with a lot of low impact cardio type work combined with a lot of strength endurance stuff. So like what you see in with the sled drags here, just kind of putting them in a time under tension situation where their strength endurance is getting a little workout, and then we'll transition from that onto the trampoline. So you'll see a bunch of reps on the trampoline while we're sprinting on the tram. He don't want none of that.
Well, it's clean 150 cold.
Huh?
How much you posted?
26.9. Get the fuck out of here. Go jog. Get away from me. Get out of my sights. Easy, easy, easy. Relax up top. Fucking musclehead.
2009, like after I was done and after I kind of knew I was done, then it was, Cal Strength was built because I wanted to give my weightlifters the opportunity to achieve their goals. And you know, the idea that we would create a sports performance gym with ground-based training as kind of the backbone for a lot of our exercise selection, I saw the same thing kind of happening across other sports, then fueled my passion for football, and you know, watching these kids, you know, grind it out and pursue their passion, pursue their dreams for football. You know, just kind of all worked well together.
You don't give up. You get angry and frustrated, and then you adapt.
The combine, which, you know, we're obviously in the middle of combine season right now, their pro days, that part of their process is so ideally suited to my skill set in terms of achieving peak performance.
Down. Set. Better.
Center. Keep your core tight. Jog in. 70%. Let that drill come to you.
I don't care how talented you think you are or what you think you're bringing to the table. The NFL doesn't need you. There's another one of you to show up on Sundays and play our game.
3rd and 15. All right, call me a play.
It's like a one and only interview, you know? It's like you have to just hit it on the money. How high do you really jump?
All right, if all eyes are on you, let's see how you perform.
You get a king's ransom to play a kid's game. It's the best job in the world. Sports is not, it's not character building, it's character revealing.